Right now, we have crews staged around Palm Beach Central High School in Wellington. PBSO just telling us 2 students were shot at that football game there tonight.
Andrew Laughlin begins our team coverage with breaking details from law enforcement. Andrew.
So we know that 2 people have been shot. We don't know their ages or genders or conditions right now. We know that it originated as some sort of altercation at this football game here in Wellington. It's also important to know that PBSO says that this is not an active shooter situation. Now, where I'm staged right now is just east of the turnpike. Of course, the high school just west of us. You can see what looks to be majority Dwyer people based on the uniforms and shirts that we're seeing. They're getting on those buses right now, and they're going to be taken over to the high school to get their cars. When they made their evacuation after the shooting happened, 8-9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they came over here, gathered. Now they're going to go get their cars right here. Now, we have been out here for about an hour and a half so far. I was able to catch up with a Dwyer student. He was in full football attire with his shoulder pads on. Here's how he described what happened. How much time was left in the fourth quarter?
Like 8-9 minutes or so.
8 minutes. Yeah. And what'd you start hearing? What'd you start seeing?
Just heard the gunshots, and we ran, and then supposed to get to the bus, and ran to the bus. I didn't want to get in the bus. I got in the bus. We started shooting again, and then we got down. I opened up the emergency door, and I just ran all the way here.
And you had to climb fences to get over to where the bus is?
Yeah, I'm all cut up from the fence and everything, too.
Really? Where could you tell, in terms of the shots, where they might have been originating from?
The home stands.
The stands?
The home stands, yeah.
Home stands?
Yeah.
And was it people running everywhere? I mean, was it just kind of chaos?
Yeah, it was just a scurry. You know, like you could tell where it happened just because everybody fled from that area.
Was it an immediate reaction, or was it a little bit delayed?
It took a second for everybody to register what was going on, and then it's just shooting.
Yeah. Have you
What's good, y'all niggas? DJ this BITCH. Story time, bro. Fucking story time is the BITCH, you feel me? We're gonna get straight to this bit. Alright. This story time, I'm gonna talk about how the high school that I used to go to had got shot up and shit. I'm gonna create a story. Alright. So let me break this shit down first. So me, right? This was the high school I went in freshman and sophomore year. Like I told you before, like I used to move schools a lot because I used to be from one city to the next city. I used to go back and forth and shit. So I was in one city for a little while till first grade. Then I went to the second city from second grade to sixth grade, and then the other city, which this the city I'm talking about, was from 7th grade to 10th grade, and then. You want to know the other city I was there for 10th grade until I graduated, right? So we're going to talk about the era from when I was in 7th grade to the 10th grade, because this happened 10th grade year. I was in this city. I ain't going to fuck... Well, you probably going to see it anyways, but I don't want to say about it. So, yeah. So, it was at a football game and shit. I remember what I was wearing all white. I was wearing a black... I used to have a do-rag and shit. So, I used to have it was a black do-rag, white shirt. I think it was a collared shirt with white jeans and then Air Forces and shit, right? And I had went to the game with this one BITCH. This BITCH, I used to have a crush on this BITCH. Bad, bro. Like, if you watching this, bro, it is what it is. I'm just gonna expose it. I don't really give a fuck. So, yeah, this girl right here, like I used to like this bitch. I liked her since literally since the first day I fucking saw her. It was in was it 8th grade? It was 8th grade. I seen her. Well, I seen her before. Nah. I seen her before. I thought she looked good. But when I actually had that bit in the same class, I was always, yeah, I like this bit. I already knew already. But I ain't never said shit. I was a pussy. I didn't say shit. Years go by and shit. I actually started being close to her and shit. And we went to the same high school because you know how it is. Like, when you're in the middle school, everybody either goes to one high school or the other high school. So I'm going to the other high school with this girl. So, yeah, ninth grade year, still a pussy. Pussy throughout, right? I think it was obvious. I think she knew I liked her, but you know how girls go. And they ain't never gonna say shit. They're just gonna act like they don't know shit till you actually man up and fucking say that you liked the bitch, right? So, yeah, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she knew. That was ninth grade. Then 10th grade, right? 10th grade, like I said, I had a little transformation. Every single time I do something major, I always transform, right? So I had like this flat top, right? I'm gonna get to the story, but I have to explain me first before I say what happened. So I had a flat top, right? No bitches, nothing, bro. A bitch. But I used to always question these hoes. I used to be like, bro, like, why the fuck bitches, like I'm nice and shit, right? Why the fuck they don't like me? What the fuck I'm doing wrong? I used to think that. And I remember I used to say that in class and they would just laugh and they would just try my shit, whatever. So, yeah. So then I had cut my hair and I had got a do-rag and shit. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like I'm getting more comfortable. I feel like I'm the shit and shit, right? So I'm thinking, since I'm starting to get more like confident shit that I'm just like I could bag this bitch now, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. But really, obviously, I didn't. Obviously, I'm telling you now, I did not bag this shit. I'm telling you this now. Yeah. So 10th grade, I cut my hair, I had a little do-rag, white shirt, blah blah blah. So this like literally the first week of school, like that first Friday, the big football game, you know how those big football games used to be like in school, the big football games. And I had one with this girl, right? This girl here, right? Apparently when she had switched schools and shit, whatever. Well, when she went to the high school, like I guess she had friends, but she didn't have friends like that. She always would fucking be around me and shit. Now I know why she fucking did that because I mean, who else she gonna be with? Like I'm the only one there. She never liked me or nothing. She just wanted to have somebody to be her by her side. But me, I'm thinking like, oh shit, like, all right, let me go with this bitch. Like, I fuck with this bitch. So I remember I got out the car and shit, cause I didn't know how to drive. I had an Uber. The Uber dropped me off. I was in the line and shit getting the tickets. Damn, I really never thought of this. Okay, so I was in line getting the tickets. I seen the bitch. Yeah, she ended up cutting the line. She was awkward. She ended up cutting the line. Got the tickets. We walked in. Walked in the football game, like a double football game. I used to go to them. Like in my other school, like I had the school spirit was crazy. I used to fucking go to games all the time, right? So yeah, I'm walking with this bitch, walking and shit. I'm thinking I'm fine. I'm not fine, obviously. The chicks around and shit, they see me with this girl. They go smile and shit, but like me back then, I'm thinking, oh shit, even though I wasn't dating this chick, I felt fine that I had a bit to go with. That's how I felt back then. But obviously now I'm realizing now that nah, nigga, you not fine. They know how I was, so it's kind of like they like laughing at me and shit. Obviously I know this shit now, and I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I ended up walking with her, and then I don't remember if we got food or nothing, but I remember we was walking up the bleachers and shit, and we just sat down and shit. We sat down like probably like the middle area, not too low. That's probably in the middle area, in the middle like in the middle side type shit. So we sat there and shit, and we was sitting by other people that we knew and shit. But it was just like me and her just sitting down and watching the game and shit. So, I don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about. We was just chatting or whatever. I don't even fuck remember. So then, I think it was halftime. Halftime came by and I think we went down a couple times. So halftime went by, we went downstairs and shit. And like, cause everybody, when halftime goes by, nobody really fucking stays on the beat. Everybody's like, trying to chop shit up, get some food, blah, 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 whatever, right? So I remember going down and I meant to chopping shit up. Then we went back up. Then we went back down for some reason. I don't remember why we went down. I was in line to get something, right? And she's right here next to me. She's fucking right next to me, right? So then all I hear is fucking 3 shots. Do, do, do. And then I'll tell you, that moment when I fucking heard that shit, everybody's quiet as fuck. Everybody's trying to think, what the fuck just happened? Then I look at this one nigga, and he's like turned like this, about to run and shit. And he was like, bro, I think they shooting this bitch. Everybody fucking started running. Mind you, I'm wearing a white shirt, white jeans, Air Forces. I have to fucking run. I don't know where the fuck this shooter's at and shit. So I'm like, all right, fuck this. So I'm running. Yo, I forgot to add this shit, right? So while we was running this shit, right, we was going fucking crazy. There was like a good like 3 people that fucking like fell. Like this one big bitch, she fell down and shit. And I think like people like when people were falling, like people just kept running. Like I'm trying to save me. You feel me? Like yeah, I feel bad for you, but shit, this is a fucking crisis here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to add that real quick. right? Running fast as fuck. Okay, so now we have to fucking jump the fence, right? My shoes getting dirty and shit. I'm getting mad, whatever, blah, blah. Jump the fence, right? Everybody jumping the fence. Then we running around. Everybody's all crying. Everybody's calling their parents and shit. And mind you, how to Uber, nigga, I don't know how to drive and shit. Some niggas ran. Some niggas actually get in the car and dip that bitch. But me, I didn't have Uber. So I end up jumping the fucking the fence. And then, like, I ran far as fuck. And I remember seeing these other girls that went to my other middle school that I was at before. And I guess there was, like, a big game. So everybody from different schools was coming and shit. So all I remember was just, like, after I'll jump over the fence, I was walking around. And then I left the bitch. I left the bitch. I didn't know where the fuck she was at. I said, I was gone, bro. I was gone. I didn't know where the fuck she was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever she was doing, that's her on her. So I was walking around and then I was just trying to find a spot. Oh yeah, I forgot this. My fucking sister went to that game too. She didn't have her fucking license either. So I think we Ubered together. That's what happened. So my sister calling me and shit. DJ, you okay? I'm like, nah, I'm straight. You know me, like, I'm straight. I heard this shit too. I'll be alright. But mind you, she's in the fucking cause I guess when the shots happened, some of the school administrator, whatever, blah, blah, they took the students in this room to stay at. So she was at the school. I dipped the school. I wasn't there anymore. So she called me and shit. She's all nervous and shit. And yeah, I'm walking around. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just going as far away from the school as possible. Then I remember seeing a couple cars and shit. I guess some niggas' parents started coming and shit. And it was very sad. Then I ended up seeing the bitch. I was like, shit, she right there. And then she came by me. I was like, where the fuck you at? And I was like, oh, I just ran. I didn't know. I was just gone. And then basically she just started following me and shit. And then while we waiting and shit, cause I had called my dad. I was like, bro, they shot up my school, blah blah blah. And then I think my dad was at work at the time. He was doing something. He was busy doing something, or he wasn't in town. And then I called my mom and shit too. She wasn't in town either, so I was fucked, bro. My parents was not in town. And this was during the time where my dad wanted to move and shit. So I wasn't even gonna stay in this school for too long. So yeah, and then I had called my cousin. I was like, bro, they shot on my shit, bro, blah 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 blah. He's like, oh, nah, bro, I see this shit on the news right now, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, damn. And then yeah, but after me and that girl, we were just with each other the whole time. And we were just hanging around with other people's families and shit. And then I guess one of somebody's mom, whatever, offered us a ride. So I ended up calling my older brother and shit. And then he said that he would meet me up this place. So I got dropped off. I get that bill hug, whatever. She kicked rocks. And then, yeah, nigga, that's what happened, bro. The shit got fucking shot up and shit. And I'm trying to call my parents and shit. And them niggas all busy and shit. So I'm all fucked. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. If you ever in that scenario when you hear shooting like that, that shit's fucking you have to fucking leave the air immediately type shit. But yeah, bro, that shit was a lot. Now I'm thinking about a lot of shit happened like that. A lot of I have a lot of story times I could tell that I be forgetting to happen. I'm just, yeah. But my fucking shirt got fucked up. My shoes are fucked. I had to get new forces. My fucking pants are all fucked. So, yeah, bro. Yeah. That was the story, bro. The time my fucking school got shot up and shit. Yeah. Alright, bro. DJ's way. Do this shit my way. We got this big Crocs, man.